It's not often that you see a judge hug a guilty defendant, but that's exactly what happened in a Dallas courtroom before Amber Guyger was sent to prison for murdering Harding alumnus Botham Jean in his own apartment.
It was one of several moments throughout Guyger's trial that had everyone talking. The judge sat down with CNN correspondent Ed Lavandera about the controversial action and why she felt compelled to give Guyger both a hug and a Bible.
This is just one day's worth of mail?
Hundreds of letters and emails sit on Judge Tammy Kemp's desk. Even a few Bibles have come in the mail since the end of the Amber Guyger murder trial. Judge Kemp sat down with CNN for an extensive interview about the breathtaking moments that unfolded in her courtroom.
I love you just like anyone else.
Judge Kemp says Botham Jean's little brother was the last person she expected to speak directly to Amber Guyger. His family said the young man had been quiet and they were worried about him, but he was actually preparing for this moment.
I forgive you.
In my mind, I had decided, well, he's probably too broken up to do this. I was very surprised that this young person was so poised, so composed, and expressed a level of forgiveness and maturity that I don't think anybody expected from him at the time.
Can I give her a hug, please? Please?
I think that's part of what got me, got a lot of people. It was that second please, like he was desperately begging you to give him this moment, like he needed this moment. Did you feel that?
I really think I was on the verge of saying, that's not allowed. I couldn't look at him, I couldn't say no. And so I said yes. And
knowing that that's something that's not allowed, typically not allowed.
Yeah.
Amber Guyger rushed into Brant Jean's arms, and the intense hug lasted for nearly a minute.
I thought Mr. Jean needed that. And when Ms. Guyger ran to him, I understood that she needed it too.
Judge Kemp spent a long while talking to Botham Jean's family, offering prayers over hugs and tears. Amber Guyger was still in the courtroom.
I said to her, Ms. Guyger, Mr. Jean has forgiven you. Please forgive yourself so that you can live a purposeful life. And she asked me, she said, do you think my life can still have a purpose? And I said, I know it can. And she said, well, I don't even have a Bible. I don't have a Bible. I don't know where to begin. And that's when I went and retrieved my Bible and gave it to her.
Judge Kemp read her a gospel passage about salvation, and then Guyger asked the judge for a hug.
And when she asked me, she said, can I hug you? I was thinking, did she say, can I hug you? And I don't think anybody would have refused her a hug had she asked it of them.
In that moment.
In that moment.
What do you say to those critics who say you had no business hugging a convicted murderer in that courtroom?
You saw Amber Guyger from behind. All you ever saw was a petite woman coming to a courtroom and sitting stoically, but I watched her from the front and I saw the change in her during the course of trial.
I am so sorry.
Amber Guyger made the judge one last promise before she was led away in handcuffs, that she would personally return Judge Kemp's Bible when she gets out of prison in 10 years.
I hope that she will be a better person coming out than she was going in.
Such a heartwarming story, Karis.
It is.